Hello there. So this is going to be a tutorial video for all of those of you who are interested in taking up on the group fitness classes that I teach throughout the week, and just to show you how you can register for them as well as purchase your class pass in order to gain access to them. So I'm very excited for this video, and I hope you guys are excited too. So let's get started. So first thing you want to do is just come right here to the homepage of my website, adammarz.fit. And from here, you have two options. Number one, you can click right over here at live and on-demand classes, or two, you can come up here to services at the top, and it's going to create a drop-down menu for you, and you can just click on virtual classes right here, and both this and that tab over here on the side both lead you to this page, which is where you find the virtual classes pages. So just give it a second. There we go. So we got virtual fitness right here, and just scrolling down just a little bit right here, you're going to find your three different options for your class passes. So first you have your 3-day guest pass, which you can only get once. And this allows you 3 days to enjoy for absolutely free all the virtual classes that are being taught during those 3 days, as well as having full access to our on-demand library, which has over 1,500 pre-recorded workouts ready for you to use at your disposal. The next one is your monthly class pass, which only costs you $50 a month, gets you the same access to the on-demand library, plus it allows you to register for as many of the classes that you want to register for that month. And then, of course, the unlimited annual pass, which is only $4.99 for a year. Same access, get access to all the live classes as they're being offered, as well as to all the workouts already added and continuously being added to our on-demand video library. So just for an example, let's go ahead and click on the monthly pass right here. So when you click on that, it's going to bring you to a page like this where it's going to confirm like the monthly class pass, $50 a month, give you a little description of that. And then if this is the one that you still want to get, you just click up on sign up now. And it's going to take you right here to your cart page, just confirming that this is what the one you want to buy, how many quantities do you want to get. If you get a coupon code, you can apply it right here. It's going to confirm the pricing of everything right here. And then from here, you just click on proceed to checkout. That's going to take you to the page where you just enter in your payment information, such as your credit card, as well as your preferred email for communications. That's going to be extremely important that you enter the email that you want to use for communications, as well as to be associated with your account, because it's going to create an account with you on my website on adammarz.fit for you to use regularly through my website. And then from there, just simple matter of confirming your payment. And then upon your completion, you will receive an email to that email that you entered, a thank you email for your purchase. At the same time, I myself am going to receive an email saying that you completed your order. It's going to have your name and the email that you entered. What I'm going to do then is then take the name and email from that order confirmation email, and I'm going to add your name and email to the registry for access to the classes. Now, I want to drive home here that this process could take a little bit of time, so please allow up to 24 hours for this step to be completed. If you want to join a particular class like right away, I do highly recommend that you register for your class pass at least 24 hours in advance, so that way there's been enough time for me to add your name to the registry, for all the process steps to be pushed through and for you to be added. So please don't wait for the last minute to sign up for a class pass for a class that's about to start in the next hour. Okay, save yourself the trouble and sign up early. Okay, so once you have been successfully added to the registry, you should then receive an email from here, from jason.fit. So a little background, Jason Long is a friend of mine that I've known for many years. He has been in this industry for much longer than I have. He has a rich knowledge of this industry and training clients online and providing group fitness classes online. So he and I have partnered together to provide these classes for you. But you will receive an email from jason.fit letting you know that you have been added to the registry to be allowed access to the classes. Now, in that same email, you should receive a link to this website. So you should find that link without a problem to come up right to this website. Also in that email, you should receive a prompting to create a new password. Now, this I want to clear up. It is going to ask you to create a new password because the email and password that you created beforehand was strictly for my web page only. This is the email and password you would use to use my one-on-one services, such as the one-on-one nutrition coaching, my personal training packages, or my massage services if you live in my local area. The email from jason.fit is asking you to create a second password that you would strictly only use for accessing the classes, because we are only offering the classes through Jason's website because of his long history with providing this type of service and his knowledge on how to provide it online. And we figured in our partnership that it would just be easier for us to offer the classes through his website. And that's going to require you to create a second password only for the group fitness classes. Okay, so it's the same email that you use, but you use one password for my one-on-one services, and then a second password strictly just to use the classes right here. Now, an easy way for you just go ahead and create your new password for jason.fit is to go right up here at login/register. This is going to create a pop-up window right here. And since you have already registered with me, what you could do, and since you've already been added to the registry as well, what you could do just to make it easy on yourself is just come right over here to the forgot your password link and just click on that. And that's going to take you to this page here, which is where you would be redirected if you just forgot your password. Here, you just enter the same email that you used to register for your ClassPass and on my website, and then just click on the reset password, and it's going to take you to a new page saying that you've been sent an email with a link to renew your password and come up with a new one. Now, please allow 10 minutes for that email to come through, because even in this day and age, it still takes a little bit of time for that email to come through. So just give it roughly 10 minutes to come to your inbox. And again, if you have any troubles finding the email, just make sure you double check your spam folder. Sometimes it might get there. So just be patient and then double check your spam folder if you don't see it in your inbox right away. But then in roughly 10 minutes, you should receive that email. And then when you go into that email, you should see the username that you created for your account and a link to reset your password. Just click on that link. It's going to bring you back to a page here on jason.fit where you can create your new password that you would only use for here at jason.fit to access the classes as well as the on-demand library. So you create your new password, you save it and keep it somewhere where you can keep it secure, or write it down in a note-taking app on your phone or anything like that, so that way you have it saved. And then from there, you would then just log into jason.fit with your email and your new password to gain access to the classes. So I'm going to give you a demonstration of what that is. So you can then just come back to login, register. And then right here, you can enter in your information. My information is already saved, so that's why it's easy for me. And then just click login. And what you're going to notice right away is once you click login and everything's accepted, it may look like you didn't really go anywhere, but this is when you want to look right up here in this corner, and the login register tab has been replaced with my account. Okay, that is your indication that you are logged into your account here on jason.fit. And then here under my account, you get the drop down menu and you want to go to my classes and click on that. Okay. So when you do that, you're going to be brought to the My Classes page. And this is important. If you have, for any reason, not been following the steps up to this point, or you have just not purchased a ClassPass, or you did have a ClassPass, but then you probably didn't renew it, or you just canceled it, and then your duration for that ClassPass expired, and now you don't have a valid or current ClassPass in your account, this is what you're going to see right here. The message that your live class scheduler will become active and automatically logged in once you have purchased a ClassPass. This is what you're going to see if you do not have a ClassPass yet, or your previous ClassPass expired and you're no longer in the system. It's just a simple matter of purchasing a ClassPass to get back into that system. And then once you have an active ClassPass, what you're going to then see instead on this page is just a population up and down the page of the upcoming live classes that you have access to register. Okay. So from there, you just select the class that you wish to attend. Be sure to confirm the time that you understand, like when the class is going to be offered. Just confirm your information, like your name, phone number, if you need to be texted or anything, or an email that you prefer that the registration be sent to, and just confirm everything, and then you'll be registered. Upon completion, you should receive an email to that email that you registered with. You should receive an email with a Zoom link for that specific class. And you may absolutely access that link and get into the Zoom room about 10 minutes before the class begins, because I tend to open up the Zoom room 10 minutes prior to start time. Jason tends to do the same. And you should be able to get into the class. Even if you get in before one of us instructors, you should still be able to get in. And just to give you an insight on what the classes are, if you want to get a better look at them, you just come right up here to coaching. This is going to create a drop-down menu right here, and just click on virtual. Give it a second here to load up the next page. And it's going to bring you to the virtual training page here on jason.fit. And then just scrolling down, and you got your 3 big options right here. We have our free virtual community that Jason and I participate in, where it's pretty much like Facebook for fitness and wellness, but no political junk or anything like that. It's pretty much just everyone sharing their fitness and wellness tips, like things that work for them, and just showing support for everyone on their own health and wellness journey. So that way everyone feels like they have a huge support system behind them. Then you have your on-demand classes right here, which is our on-demand library. Again, over 1,500 pre-recorded workouts at your disposal. And every week that number continues to grow with all the classes that we are recording and automatically adding to our on-demand library, which you just access right here with the Learn More. But for this video, I'm just going to touch a little bit more on the live classes right here. So from here, you just click on Learn More. Just give it a second to load again. And it's going to take you to the live classes page here on jason.fit. This is where you would find information about the live classes, which again are only offered here through jason.fit, and they're taught by myself as well as my good friend Jason Long right here. And so this gives you the schedule of the classes that we offer throughout the week. And again, we do not offer classes on Saturday and Sunday, but again, if you wish to work out over the weekend, by all means, use the on-demand library. And another thing to note, like at the time of this recording, it is Tuesday. So that is why you would see right here that Tuesday is replaced by the word today. And then the next day, Wednesday, would be replaced by the word tomorrow, as well as you would see tomorrow, when the day would be Wednesday, the word Wednesday would be replaced by today, but then Thursday would be replaced by the word tomorrow. So that way you just know like what day of the week it is when you're coming onto the website. And then from here, you just click on whatever class you would be interested in. Like I'm just going, for example, just going to click on Total Body Crunch, which is one of the classes I teach. It's going to take you to a page for that class where you can get a little more detailed information about what the class is, what it's about, so that way you know what to expect from it, and just confirmation on the day of the week it's offered, the time of day it is offered, and again, it is included with your class pass. So access to this class is included with your class pass. And if you have an active class pass, you should see options right here for upcoming times for this class to be offered. So you can click on that there, and we have a fun countdown clock right here for when the next class begins. And something I do want to drive home in this video while I still got you here, if you are just not able to attend the live times when this class is being taught, do not panic, because again, these classes are recorded as they're being taught, and then in just minutes after they're done, they are added to our on-demand library. So say you want to really join us for Total Body Crunch, but you wouldn't be available at 6 p.m. Eastern time or 3 p.m. Pacific time, no worries, because say like you're only available to start working out at 7 p.m. Eastern time or 4 p.m. Pacific time on a Thursday. By that time, the class should be added to the on-demand library, so you'll be able to pick up right where we were. You do the exact same workout that we just did, and you go through the exact same strenuous workout that we just did for yourself. And that way you're not feeling left behind. You're still keeping up with everybody, and you're still able to maintain those goals that you're pursuing. And then of course, like if you decide to join our virtual fitness community for absolutely free, you can share your thoughts about the class. You can give everybody support. You can give shout outs. You can connect with people. Just say like, oh, those push-ups were hard today. Anybody else have trouble with those? So something like that, just to that way feel included in a large community of people that are also taking these classes just like you. And a lot of these classes are actually popular on demand, so there is no shame if you can't make the live times. The on-demand option is absolutely a great tool for you to take advantage of. And in closing here, I just want to emphasize a few things. Number one, In every step of the process, be absolutely sure that you are entering in all the correct information. Make sure you are typing in your email that you wish to use correctly, and make sure you take careful notice like what you are typing when you are creating your password, particularly like when it comes to lowercase versus uppercase letters, because if you make a simple mistake when you're trying to create your password and then you try to enter the password that you wanted to create and it doesn't match, well, that's going to create issues for a lot of people. And I'm very sure you can understand that. So be absolutely sure when you're entering in the information at every step, you take careful notice to see what you are typing in. Also, it is highly suggested that it is highly suggested that you register for your class passes as well as your classes themselves through a computer or a laptop instead of your phone. We have found that there's a better user experience when people use their computers and laptops to register for the classes and the class passes versus their phones. So to save you a little bit of stress, we just highly recommend that you just register through your computer and or laptop. Just save yourself the trouble. If you do have any issues beyond this, please, again, just double check the information that you are entering. Make sure that it's the right password that you're using for each of these two websites. So make sure it's one password for adammarz.fit and another for jason.fit, but the same email. Make sure you're just using the correct information for each page, okay? And if the issue continues to be a problem, just please let me know so that way we can get to the bottom of it as quickly as possible. But again, please be patient. And as always, you can always, I'm going to go back to the homepage now so I can show you the contact information. Just 1 second. I apologize for my computer not flipping over as quickly as possible, but I'm going to scroll all the way down here to the bottom. And you can always email me here at adammarz.fit at changeyourlife.fit. And this is the number to get in contact with me with any of your like most pressing questions at the moment. Okay. So I hope this helps answer questions when it comes to the classes, how to register for them and how to get your class pass. If you have any other questions, please, by all means, get in contact with me because I love to make your experience as seamless as possible and as little stress as possible for you as well. But I am here to help you live your best lifestyle and help you feel absolutely great about your body, as well as just feel great about your day-to-day life. So thank you so much for joining me here on this video. If you have any other questions, please feel free to contact me. And as always, have a great day.